go.
All right. 1 day to go for our annual festival that comes in cricket. The Boxing Day festival, if you have to look at it. The Boxing Day test has been part of our cricketing growing up years ever since 1995, if I'm not mistaken. Started with Australia, but now it's a fixture even in South Africa. And India this time are gracing the Boxing Day test. 2 years ago, it was India who had graced the Boxing Day test there as well. And 26th to 30th, you're going to see some magnificent action because after nearly 5 months, you're going to see Test cricket return. 5 months.
Yeah, you saw the BGT. You saw the West Indies series.
Windies.
In July, August.
July it was.
Yeah.
July it was.
After 5 months, you're going to see, White's Test cricket is back after 5 months. And looking at it, Australia already made a head start, and looking at the way how it is, 31 years of pain. That's the thing. 31 years, that's the number. Yesterday we felt that, both me, Shashwat and Saransh, we felt that yes, this is the best chance for India to end 31 years of pain.
No, I felt that it's not the best. Yeah, you can definitely win, but I still feel last time was a better opportunity. You were much better placed last time. That is what I still
You couldn't
feel.
defend 257 and 212 in the fourth innings. That was the only thing. But Rohit Sharma, the focus on this dugout will be on Rohit Sharma. Okay. Rohit Sharma gave a very, very interesting press conference. And remember, everybody's attention was on Rohit Sharma because 36 days later, after that unfortunate incident which happened in November 19th during the World Cup, he was back.
The first time.
He looked fresh. I mean, there was a very practical solution that he gave. Like, okay, has a player been able to recover? Has the senior team able to recover from the World Cup loss? I think partly he spoke as a player, partly he spoke as a fan also. The question is, okay, before I come to Rohit's answer, guys, do you think, I'll come to Rohit's answer later, do you think, Shashwat, if India win this South Africa series, will it be a balm for the World Cup win? Or loss, that is?
No, it won't be a balm for a World Cup loss, but I would not consider it to be really small. I would not even keep it on the same level, but not far away from the World Cup either.
No. I think a World Cup loss is a World Cup loss, and the only balm you can possibly look at is by winning the T20 World Cup, which is also 6 months away. That acts as a balm. It doesn't in any way sort of make up for the loss, because let's be honest, the biggest prize has been lost, and the only way to get over it is by winning it. So you got to wait.
Not even
and that
close
is,
to it.
That is exactly what even Rohit Sharma highlighted. Yaar, World Cup is World Cup. There cannot be any comparison.
Yeah.
See, the hurt is even more because you played 10 games as if the other teams were just like minnows. But in the final, he admitted in one of the quotes that he said, you were expected to go that extra inch. We didn't do certain things right and we failed. That is why you had a bit of a clarity as to what Rohit Sharma was indeed saying. It was calm. He seemed to have overcome, but yes, you could even feel that hurt. Anytime you will ask Rohit Sharma this, that yes, World Cup final lost 2023, they were this close to achieving immortality and it slipped away. Just like that. But the second question that was asked, like you said, 6 months down the line, a World Cup, a World T20 win, can it be a balm?
No, even I don't think that will also.
No. But it is not related to a World Cup win. Okay. What is the future? What is the future of Rohit Sharma and the seniors in the team? But he only asked about himself. What is Rohit Sharma's future? And this is where our dugout topic is all about. Can Rohit Sharma's India, after the World Cup agony, script a new chapter? Because the backdrop to this is, he said, I am open to playing whatever I get. I am open to playing whatever I get, meaning he's not ruled himself out of T20I contention.
True.
He's not ruled himself out of World Cup contention. He's not ruled himself out of Test contention for the foreseeable future. But this was reiterated earlier. Now in crystal clear words, he said it all over again. I'm batting very well. So I'm open to playing anything that is kept in front of me. What do you make of that statement?
I think that is a very safe statement. Still, you cannot take out, and you cannot still. I think even before this answer, where we were standing as related to this question, that will he be a part of that World Cup or not, we are still standing there. There is no clarity. Still, there is, even with this answer, any player would have said this. Even you, I remember Ajinkya Rahane being asked before the 2019 World Cup that or someone else, are you ready to play the World Cup? He said, yes, I am ready to play the World. I want to play the World Cup. I am working for that. Every player at this point of time, Shikhar Dhawan also, if you ask, he will also say, if I have a great IPL, if I get the opportunity, I would definitely play. That is what exactly Rohit Sharma has done, and that is exactly what the BCCI has also been doing by saying that they have been rested, or they are not available, or these are really safe options. Still, I don't think you have got something concrete on if he is going to play or not.
Rohit Sharma, in many ways, Siddharth, I think, has reiterated something that he said in the past as well. I remember when that interview with MI was released, he said something on similar lines where he said that I'm now looking forward to the next big prize. I think that's what he said.
Yes.
So I don't see this as a breakaway statement or a big headline that he's given us, Rohit Sharma, at the moment. I think we've expected him, Virat, and these players, that they've made themselves available. They want to play. I think that's the message. Those are the kind of reports that have been doing the rounds. And Rohit Sharma, in many ways, has just come ahead and sort of given credence to those particular reports. That yes, he's made his intention clear. Now I think the ball's in the court of the chief selector. Ajit Agarkar and his committee, what do they want for Indian cricket going forward? Have they gotten the clarity now to move past Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, or no? They feel that 6 more months, 3 more games that you've got against Afghanistan, keep them aside as well. We know how good these players are. Do we want to stick with them, not forgetting what had happened in 2022 T20 World Cup or the World Cup before that? So it's a big call now for the chief selector Ajit Agarkar and his panel now to make whether they want to move past the likes of Rohit and Virat or not. I think this is what you expected from both of them, to make themselves available, to keep training, and both let's say, I sort of see this logic applying to them also. I remember what Rohit Sharma had said for Ravichandran Ashwin when Ravichandran Ashwin was paratrooped into the World Cup squad. What did he say? I've been talking and all, and players like Ravichandran Ashwin, they're world beaters anyway. They don't need a lot of game time. They're proven professionals, and we know what you get from them. I think that same thing applies to Rohit and Virat as well. There may be a way, and you and I may feel that yes, game time is game time, match time is match time, and you need that game time. But maybe they've also reached that level, and I think there's no doubt about that. They're on that level where they need not necessarily be playing so much of cricket. As much as I would want the Indian team, the best 11, to play together, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if I see these two coming back and playing, and let's see then.
So I will go by what Shashwat said. It is a safe statement, okay? But heading into 2024, if you have to create a new chapter, does that chapter necessarily have to include both Rohit and Virat when I'm talking about the white ball scheme of things? Red ball, I think there is certainty. There is no question about the fact that, okay, red ball, they will play. I think they will play until the 2025 WTC final, if India qualifies for that. Okay? Because now you've got 5 tests against England coming up. Then you've got 3 against New Zealand, 2 against Bangladesh at home. I think Rohit and Virat might not play in 1 or 2 of them. They will definitely want to play against Australia, 5 tests. That is your last series. And again, a potential preview to your WTC final 2025 yet again. So, as far as red ball cricket is concerned, I don't see them making any major statement. Like, they may be there for a long time because the test transition will take longer. Now, the test series in South Africa is important for a couple of reasons. One, you'll see for the first time the likes of Shubman Gill, Yashasvi Jaiswal, how they are shaping up in all these kind of conditions. Yashasvi Jaiswal has given you a good indication by what he did in the West Indies. But again, West Indies, unfortunately, the standard isn't there. Let's make it very clear. They may be peaking now, but in white ball cricket. Red ball cricket, they are way behind. Shubman Gill. Now, how he performs here is going to be very important.
Yeah.
KL Rahul will be your full-time keeper because there's no Ishan Kishan. And second, KL Rahul himself knows that the only way he can be there in the test team is if he does well as a keeper and a batter.
Yeah.
If Rishabh Pant has a standout IPL and if he does well, you can't drop Rishabh Pant from test matches.
No, but I think that even in test matches, even if he doesn't have a good IPL and once he is fully fit for the test matches, I think he would anyways walk into the side.
I don't know. I'm not so sure.
No. I don't think I have any doubts about that.
See, in white ball cricket maybe, but then again, how hastily you want to push him back?
No, I'm saying once he's fully fit for test cricket. Once
What
he
if
can
he's fully fit after the IPL?
For test cricket, I don't think that is happening.
You won't see him fit for a test cricket.
Not right now, because you have to see the role he would be, the spot he would be fitting in is the wicketkeeper slot. Keeping there for continuous, it could possibly be that you have to keep for 2 days. I don't think he's ready for that right now.
The same was said about KL Rahul, but now he's supremely fit.
Rishabh Pant, I don't think it makes a lot of sense for us to be focusing a lot on Rishabh Pant at the moment, because it's
for
a
6
lot of
months he's not there.
Exactly, it's a lot of, it's like walking into the unknown right now. You don't know how good he is, how fit he is. Forget how good he is behind the stumps. We don't know how fit he really is. That we'll have to leave it to those 2 months of IPL for us to get any sort of clarity. If he doesn't keep for his franchise, then there's no way he's playing for India, because until and unless Rishabh Pant, the keeper, is also available, he doesn't make it to the 11. Simple as that.
Because see, new chapter if you have to look at it, okay? The focus is only on tests and T20s. Because T20is 6 months down the line, you're having a World T20.
Yeah.
World Test Championship, you're anyway going to have the entire cycle. That's why you need that new chapter. The new chapter begins with Rohit and Virat and KL in South Africa. That is true. But are you sure that Rohit and Virat are the ideal persons heading into the T20I scheme of things? Because what happens to the youngsters? What happens to Hardik Pandya as the captain? Now there are conflicting reports. One section is saying he's fine.
Yeah.
He's immediately slotting back for the Afghanistan series.
Yeah.
If he's not fit, and even Suryakumar Yadav is not fit, what do you do?
That's what I think. This thing was there since a pretty long time, that Rohit Sharma might be coming back into the T20 format as a captain. This thing has been there. What has happened now is that Hardik's injuries being getting delayed more and him not being available for a long time, if this section of the reports are to be believed, that he would not be coming back till the end of the first of the IPL. This has given more of a reason to the selectors and to Rohit Sharma to make a comeback. If that wasn't the case, then you had a particular plan that you have Hardik Pandya as a captain of the white ball. Once he returns, he's there. Now what has happened is that because you have this reason to give that we need a captain. That's why we are getting in Rohit Sharma. Because then that slot has opened up. Now you can get in a Rohit Sharma with giving this explanation.
You know why? See, the problem is, look, Rohit and Virat, okay, they have scored so many runs. They have been the greatest servants of Indian cricket for 2 decades now, close to. Virat Kohli ever since 2009, Rohit since 2007. It's now, both guys, they'll be entering into their 15th and 17th year respectively. Rohit 17 years, 2007, Virat 15th year. But what about the youngsters? When will the youngsters get a chance? And whatever team Hardik has built, does it include Rohit and Virat in the broader scheme of things? Because suddenly, look, after IPL, you are potentially including these 2 guys back.
See, we've not had a single match in which Hardik Pandya is captain and these 2 have played. It's not happened.
It's never happened.
Because the time that you sort of gave the captain's armband to Hardik Pandya was in New Zealand. That was the first series. And after which, you've seen workload management, you've seen players opt out, you've seen them being rested or being prepared for, let's say, the WTC and all of that. So that situation's not happened yet. What you do if you do not look at Hardik Pandya in the future as the captain, you're in many ways undoing everything that you did this whole while. Which I don't think is a great message for Indian cricket, and it doesn't, it sort of reflects poorly on Hardik, that it makes Hardik look a smaller player, I'd be honest. Because if you're undoing everything that is, because he said my team multiple times, he said that we want to play freely, he said we want to play a certain brand of cricket, and Hardik Pandya's team has tried to do that on multiple occasions. But if you are to take that captain's armband back from Hardik Pandya, you are undoing everything that you tried to do over this over, and you're projecting Hardik Pandya as a smaller player when compared to these 2. Now, stature-wise, that may be true, but then when it comes to leadership, when it comes to these roles, you cannot be making look a certain player smaller than the other.
I mean, I just was like going through talking about Hardik Pandya for a bit. I mean, I was seeing every single comment in that Rohit Sharma PC that was live comments that were there. There was so much vitriol against Hardik Pandya.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, see, I have never understood the hate for Hardik Pandya. One, see, he requested it. I could have understood the vitriol. Mumbai Indians said, okay, Rohit, we don't need you anymore. Out. Then yes, the vitriol is justified. That's how you treat a legend, like how Sunrisers Hyderabad are treating David Warner. That is disrespectful to the next level.
And that's just petty.
Petty.
It's petty. That's childhood and that's school stuff. Maybe you block people and do all of that.
That is
it's not done. It's very, very naive.
Naive. But again, Rohit is there and he's going to mentor the Mumbai Indians team later on as 2025-2026 arrives.
Are you sure?
If Jayawardene has said it, okay, I understand it can be fickle in the world of cricket, in the world of IPL. We don't know. See, we are discussing that Hardik may not be the captain for the T20 World Cup. We didn't expect this scene in 2022 or 2023. In 2024, that uncertainty is crept up now.
No, but I think there is also Hardik to be blamed in this situation because we are calling it the Hardik's team. How many series has he actually led this side into? After 2022, New Zealand, Sri Lanka,
New Zealand,
West Indies.
Yeah.
These three series.
Every series that they've been part of, he's led.
Yeah.
These three series he's led. The Indian side.
Even West Indies.
Three na.
Yeah.
Sri Lanka, West Indies.
2 series against New Zealand. One was away from home, one was at home. Then Sri Lanka over
West
here.
Indies.
Then West Indies you went to. So he's captained in all of them.
But are you going to give all this credit to Hardik Pandya for building this side? Because now when he is not available, it's a very simple escape for everyone to get back a Rohit Sharma.
See, the problem is, look, as a captain, you can't raise fingers at Hardik Pandya. He's done what he had to do. He won you the IPL in 2022. He's led you to the final in 2023. Rohit, on the other hand, look, I understand he's won you 5 IPL titles, great. ICC events, if you look at it, Virat and Rohit are the same. They haven't won an ICC event in their captaincy. Hardik, we don't know. He's not gotten the chance to lead an ICC event so far. Now, suddenly in January 2024 in 3 T20Is, you don't know the status of his fitness, suddenly you're removing Hardik Pandya and undoing November 2022 till December 2023, all the hard work. See, Pandya got injured. That's not his fault. He tried his level best to stop everyone. Of course, we can question the commitment, we can question why did he have to go and put his body on the line for one run? Next level. But it's not Hardik's fault. Mumbai agreed. End of story. That's where the story should end. There was no malice against Rohit Sharma. And they are professionals. We are interpreting too much into the whole situation. That's why that new chapter, for me, what happens is in South Africa, the test team has got very little issues. Very little issues. I think you will see them all in red ball cricket.
I think it's pretty much a set formula.
Yes, but in T20Is, that's my issue. Yeah. Is Rohit Sharma's statement that, okay, I am open to playing whatever is put in front of me. Are the selectors going to say, okay, are you ready to play as only a player?
That's not happening.
In the India team?
No. That won't happen.
If that is happening, then that is very, I may say, lack of flexibility and he's not a team player.
See, personally, again, we have had this discussion a lot of times that is the youngsters the way to go ahead. I personally feel that yes, youngsters is the way to go ahead. But what the situation is, what the reports have been coming in, there are two school of thoughts here. There are reports against Hardik Pandya also and there are reports for Hardik Pandya also. The whole situation and plus Hardik Pandya getting the Mumbai Indians captaincy also has played a very big role in this whole situation. So what I can make out of it is that you are definitely going to see a Rohit Sharma leading the side in the T20 World Cup.
So that was the one major talking point.
And this is given that Hardik Pandya is not fit then.
If Hardik Pandya is fit, then the equation changes.
Yeah.
Even if Hardik Pandya is fit, as soon as he is not fit for the Afghanistan series, and once Rohit comes to the side as a captain, then if you think that after that series,
Rohit's not coming as captain for that series also.
For Afghanistan series, I'm just telling you this. If are you sure about that? He's not coming.
Pretty sure.
But if he comes,
both Virat and Rohit don't play that series.
No. But if you don't have Hardik Pandya available by that time, and Surya Kumar Yadav also,
why?
Because Surya Kumar
Surya was out for 7 weeks.
So that'll be just in time, right?
No. It would be time it would be time for the IPL.
Yeah, he'll be fit for the IPL.
That's why I'm telling you, it's become all. I would have given this a possibility that Hardik Pandya would be the one leading the side in the World Cup, but since the time these two people have gotten injured, as soon as Rohit Sharma comes back as a captain, if you think that he's going to captain the side in the T20 series versus Afghanistan and then not captain in the World Cup, that is not possible.
In Afghanistan.
I'm telling you, he's not. I don't think he's playing.
I am telling you, he is.
If Rohit is not playing, I think you'll see your captain is Shreyas Iyer.
Perhaps Shreyas, or maybe, you don't know, Gaikwad's been part of the leadership squad.
And remember, Gaikwad again, very unlucky, out of the series with an injury yet again.
He may not have started anyway. He may not have started. You knew that the opening slots are filled. Shubman at 3, Virat at 4. And there wasn't going to be any space.
And even Shreyas was dropped in the T20Is.
But he came back, he didn't play in the T20Is in South Africa, but he played against Australia and did well.
Australia he did well, but in here that means that he's not the first choice.
I don't know. That is a really big doubt in that. So, basically, this entire thing depends on Hardik's fitness. If he's not fit, the confusion prevails.
No, I think
if he is fit, the debate ends.
No, if Hardik is, even if Hardik is fit, because I can stick my neck out here and say that you're definitely going to see Rohit Sharma leading the side in the World Cup. I don't want that at all, not even 1%, but I can tell you for sure it would be Rohit Sharma leading your side in the World Cup again.
That will mean 2 steps back. Because
it would definitely.
Because as mentioned, even Nikhil mentioned it on the debate here. Like, see, if you want to be ahead of the curve, you have to stick with this team. The 2024 T20 World Cup, again, let us make it very clear here, India are not the favourites. Okay, they'll reach the knockouts.
Yeah.
Knockouts they'll reach. But they're not the favourites. And this 2024 T20 World Cup is to ensure that you are at least at par with the curve. And then later you can think of going ahead of the curve. But with Rohit and Virat, if they are open to playing even the T20I format and also T20 World Cup, then I think you are not catching up with the curve.
Again, we are taking 2 names together. We are thinking of them as a pair. Don't you think that one person...
You can't.
Are you sure?
Doubly sure.
Can't. Because see...
I don't know.
You are not sidetracking each individual just like that.
Yeah.
You can't. Both are playing or both are not.
No. Again.
They play in pairs or they don't play in pairs.
No, there is a possibility that you might... See, I'll tell you what. Every time after a World Cup, you have seen someone go under the bus. You have to have someone go under the bus. Last time it was Sanjay Bangar.
After 2022, who went under the bus?
No, not after a T20 World Cup. After a One Day World Cup, after 19, you had Sanjay Bangar. This time, because of the way you went into the tournament, the way you played the tournament, nothing of that sort has happened. But again, this whole Hardik Pandya situation in the Mumbai Indians has created a lot of mess in the whole Indian cricket section also.
But again, see, has Rohit taken a rest? See, I could have agreed with this arrangement pre-2019. Virat used to rest, Rohit would captain in some series. Okay?
That happened in the 2018 Asia Cup also.
Yeah.
It happened on so many occasions.
Yeah.
But now, if Rohit rests, Virat rests. Is it any coincidence?
No. Even I think so that both of them would end up playing. But I am not ruling the situation out where only one plays, because a very big reason for Rohit Sharma coming back could be captaincy if Hardik Pandya isn't fit by the Afghanistan series.
You know, the unfortunate thing is, see, Rohit, if you look at his numbers, they are damn good. But a deeper look, key moments he's lost in the ICC event of 2022. That's why. But okay, he only got one sample size. He didn't captain in 2021, he captained in 2022. And he oversaw a World Cup loss and a WTC loss. Virat, on the other hand, oversaw a World Cup loss, a WTC loss and a World T20 loss. So both have had the same, if you have to look at it, broader sample size, it's same.
Thing with Rohit was it all happened too quickly. Happened in two years and he saw the entire gamut, let's say.
That's the problem. So, and where did Virat's this thing begin? In South Africa.
Yeah.
Rohit's new chapter can begin on a good note in South Africa, but provided that he plays the right team first. In the past, we have often seen your bowlers not step up. It happened in Cape Town, it happened in Johannesburg. So here, our next big major contention is, your playing 11 is all but sorted, okay? You got Yashasvi, Rohit,
Rohit.
Shubman, Virat,
Shreyas.
KL. That's your 6, okay?
7.
Number 7, Jaddu / Ashwin, okay?
Yeah.
Then, okay, Shardul at 8, okay? Siraj and Bumrah, Prasidh / Mukesh. These two slashes are the major bone of contention.
No, but I don't understand how can you drop a spinner who is closing into 500 wickets?
Because Ashwin averages 50 in South Africa.
I am saying we have been going
Also,
on.
I think it's going to do with the track as well.
Harshit sir, you yourself tell me. Okay, just ruling the factor out that Jadeja is a much better batsman than Ashwin. If you just keep the two of them
As
bowlers, whom would you pick?
See, the thing is, there's no debate over there who the better bowler is.
Exactly.
But
Then who should play?
Again, we've got this. See, we're trying to. When you're forming a team, you're looking at balance as well. And in the present scheme of things, what gives you more balance? It is Jadeja ahead of Ashwin, because again, Jadeja with the ball in test matches is reliable to a great extent. Let's not be mistaken.
He is reliable, but
and it is unfortunate, and it will only probably happen in the Indian cricket team that Ravichandran Ashwin will not find a place in the 11.
But you are just doing that on the basis of that he is a better batsman. Again, if you're aiming to be the number 1 test team in the world and trying to win the World Test Championship,
Who do you sit up?
Jadeja, if you have to play one spinner, you cannot in any situation cannot be dropping an R Ashwin in any situation. Whatever the track must be.
The Indian cricket team will just say, hold my beer. They dropped him in the World Test Championship when there was
Ridiculous. I would call it ridiculous.
That was absolutely ridiculous. The fact that they got swayed with the 1 hour of cloud cover, that was very, very foolhardy. But here, given the conditions, by the way, again, of whatever we've been able to read off the track, I don't think there's going to be a lot for Ravichandran Ashwin on that pitch. Having said that, yes, he's got the caliber to do magic, whatever. But again, you're looking at much more bounce over here. You're looking at pace. You're looking at seaming conditions, which is why Shardul will make the side and not Ravichandran Ashwin.
Although Ashwin has a good record in century.
No, and you're basically saying all of this, that it's a hard track to bat on and everything, is because that you do not trust the top 6 batters. That's why you need a Jadeja.
No, here you are just going by conditions. This time again, when you're visiting certain places, you know the nature of the track. Here again, you look at the reports, they tell you that you expect a lot of zip, you expect a lot of seam, you expect a lot of bounce. Even Rohit Sharma was talking about bounce today when he was talking at the presser.
How will the conditions be more helpful to a Jadeja than an Ashwin?
In the last
then play a batter if you're so underconfident on your batting.
He is my gun fielder. I know he can give me overs as well. He can get me breakthroughs with the old ball and a much reliable batter.
A match winner for Australia, the one person who Australia plays all around the world, gives his credit to R Ashwin, and you're not ready to play him.
Look,
I cannot buy that.
The Australian thing, I'll tell you why. Is there any backup to Nathan Lyon?
No.
Is there any backup to Ashwin?
But Sidhvi
That's
sir,
Ravindra Jadeja.
I
Okay,
cannot-
number 1. 2 Sena tours that you've seen in South Africa, Ashwin played both. 17-18 and 21-20.
yeah.
Ashwin had success in Centurion in 17-18. He had success there. But apart from that, he didn't have. That's the problem. And Jaddu, 2013, he last played in South Africa. He got a 6-wicket haul under Dhoni. Dhoni saw something in Jadeja that he didn't see in Ashwin's performances in the same.
Also, Jadeja not being played away from home is not something we've not seen in the past. We have seen.
And
So I won't be surprised.
Indian cricket's foolhardiness. On a green top, you play both Jadeja and Ashwin. Southampton against New Zealand. Here, when you needed Ashwin, you only played Jadeja. And, okay, you're also going in with a Shardul Thakur at number 8. Okay.
Harshita, you were the one giving this reason during the World Cup that you need to go, you don't need a Shardul at number 7. You should go with the best 5 bowlers. Then why doesn't that same logic apply here also?
Because here I am looking at the conditions first.
Which conditions are you looking at? The conditions that are going to
If
help.
I were playing in Indore, my answer would have been clear. You play Ashwin and Jadeja both. Simple as that. Here I cannot afford. Why am I looking at a Prasad Krishna at the moment? Because I know with his height and his pace, I will be able to get the better of the South Africans much more than a Mukesh can possibly get. That's why you're looking and talking about Prasid, right? Because the conditions will suit him much more as a bowler.
Whom would you trust more to utilize however much, whatever little there is in the pitch? would it be Ashwin or Jadeja who would utilize those little bit conditions also more as a bowler?
Both.
See, you are
No. One if you have to. You are saying that a person with closing into 500 wickets, who most of the time is dropped by the Indian side. Otherwise, he would have had I don't know how many wickets.
Where was he dropped?
He was dropped. He was dropped during whenever you go overseas. 90% of the times he's
That's
dropped.
the problem. Overseas doesn't allow you to play two spinners.
Then that one spinner, why isn't that Ashwin? When you're going, you have to go with the best.
You need to understand that Ravindra Jadeja is more than just a bowler. Ravindra Jadeja is a proper package, and there aren't many around. Forget in the Indian team in the world.
And one more major problem. If you get Jadeja in, you got two left-handers in the team. Okay, Yashasvi, and you get Ravindra Jadeja. If you pick Ashwin, same one-dimensional batting, barring Yashasvi.
Jadeja is a much better batsman than Ashwin, but Ashwin is
Much better fielder also.
Much better fielder also. But I do agree. A package is a lot more helpful in the white ball format. In the red ball format, because it's the longer format, I don't think more than packages, more than a whole in the red ball cricket, you would go for someone who's more of a specialist in something rather than a package, because that utility factor is required more in the white ball cricket. Okay. Now same thing again, when you said that you were playing 5 bowlers, those should be the best 5 bowlers in the team. If you have to pick the 5 best bowlers, will there be a Jadeja in there or an Ashwin in there?
That is again, Shashwat, it's a rhetorical question. But you have to understand what's the point of us if we are to play cricket over here. What's the point of me trying to spin the ball when I know it won't spin over here?
You know, the problem is it's South Africa. Centurion and Cape Town.
Then play a batter, na? Then play a batter who could give you a little bit of spin.
You need variety.
Then play a batter, na?
But you have somebody who can give you some pace, which is a Shardul Thakur will probably make the 11.
He will make the 11. See, Shardul Thakur is starting, and remember, he took 11 wickets in Johannesburg last time. Shardul Thakur is a gun bowler in South Africa. Let's make no bones about it. Lord shines in South Africa. But again, Ashwin, Jadeja, who can you see how many left-handers are there in the South Africa team? Elgar is there, Dean Elgar, okay. Then you got others like Marco Jansen is there.
Down the order.
Oh no, Jansen is I think a right-hander.
He bats right.
He's a. You may probably have a Kagiso Rabada.
That's too loud.
Jaddu against the right-handers more.
Again, we're using that method of righties, lefties.
That is how the team is thinking.
I'm not talking about. I know that it's going to be Jadeja who's going to play. I'm not talking about what the team would do. I'm just asking you sitting here, whom would you go with?
I am saying Jadeja.
I'm also saying Jadeja.
The dil pe patthar rakhe.
Yeah, it's just hard because and I'm looking at the best 11 and I cannot look past the conditions. I can't be acting blind to the conditions. Simple as that. I've got to take conditions into consideration and then only field my 11.
Although, looking at Centurion, looking at the moisture that's going to be there, Ashwin did mention it. He could get a game.
He could definitely do, but if you're playing with one spinner, then it's definitely going to be Jadeja, because the team is it's not secure about the top 6 batters. That's why you need a 7th person who can bat, and then you sit out, I think, one of the best spinners in the world right now. You are ready to drop him. Second best because
Gary, of course. Gary is miles ahead.
You don't play him. If he would have played, he would have been miles ahead.
See, the problem is with Australia, there is no backup to Nathan Lyon. That's why he'll play in any condition. He's an all-condition bowler.
Yeah.
With India, you have an Ashwin.
Who's the backup there? Todd Murphy.
I think Nathan Lyon, if he stays for 3 to 4, I think he can play for 3-4 years more. He'll be Australia's James Anderson in that sense.
See, he's giving credit to R. Ashwin and you are not playing R. Ashwin. And then you want to win the WTC.
It's about combinations.
Yeah.
It's about combinations.
Now the final combination in the one slash that we had is Prasidh or Mukesh.
I think I've already said who I'd like to see.
Prasidh.
Even I'd like to see Prasidh. Again, only one reason, Mukesh is no less a bowler.
Don't you think same? They are same height, same hit the text.
Yeah.
No, Prasidh is a little taller.
Yeah, a little. But again, because he's been with the team for a longer time and he's ahead of Mukesh in that sense.
No?
Yeah. He's been
last
with the
1 year, it's been Mukesh.
No. Prasidh has been in the team before Mukesh.
He's been injured.
But he's been with the team since
because
before
Mukesh
that.
played in the Windies, no? That's why he got
a he played.
All 3 debuts he made there only.
Yeah.
But still, I'd go with Prasidh because same reason that he's been with the team, and I think even the team would go with Prasidh.
I would go with Mukesh for the continuity factor. Okay, I agree. Prasidh took 5 wickets, took a hat-trick in South Africa A against India A was South Africa A, but again, different conditions. Totally different conditions. And remember, that was at the intra-squad game also. That was at the LC de Villiers Oval, which was totally different, a flat deck.
Yeah.
There, okay. Looking at the combination, okay, Siraj has hit the deck. Bumrah has also swing and hit the deck. Shardul has hit the deck. Don't you think you want a swing bowler? Prasidh has also hit the deck, all in one dimensional. Maybe you want a swing bowler in the form of Mukesh Kumar.
I also feel a little not that big a differentiating factor between the two, but what I have noticed in South Africa, the ball swings a little late also. A little late. So I feel the kind of action Prasidh has, that might just give him a little help in terms of swinging in late.
See, he's got the height, and remember, tall bowlers have prospered for India. For example, Zaheer Khan.
And he has more of a front-on action. Mukesh has a side-on action.
Maybe that can help.
That could help him in getting the late swing, that extra bit of late swing.
Prasidh's action is such, it tells you like, he's looking for, with that action of his, he will get more bounce.
Yep. Before we take some swal, your final playing 11, what do you want?
As it is, just 2 slashes. Okay, you want me to tell you the whole thing?
Name.
Yashasvi Rohit, Shubman, Shreyas, Virat, Shreyas, KL.
We all agree on the batting.
Yeah.
Right.
Ashwin.
You want Ash, okay.
Ashwin, Shardul, Bumrah, Siraj, and Prasidh.
Everything the same, just the fact that Ashwin stays out and Jadeja plays.
For me, Jadeja plays. Rest of the batting we are agreeing.
And Prasidh sits
For
out.
me, Mukesh plays Prasidh.
You are playing Prasidh.
I'm playing Prasidh.
You're also playing Prasidh.
Yeah.
I'm playing Mukesh. Mukesh and Jadeja come in. Everything else.
So no one here is ready to pick Ashwin in their 11.
As I said, I mean,
It's unfortunate, but
Ash Anna is my favorite. I absolutely.
No. If you think what I feel here is that it's not unfortunate for him. It's unfortunate for the team.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
I said
that you can't play him.
I put a 1,000,000-ton stone on my heart and I said no Ashwin because I adore Ash. I mean, I am a big fan of Ash Anna, and I think India deserved to lose because they didn't pick Ashwin for the condition that was that he was the best bowler.
Yeah.
So
You play the world's best spinner on the basis of conditions, basically.
You are scared of conditions. You are a scared team.
Yeah. Then say that and then play him on the basis of that.
All of us agree.
So
with
basically,
one
you're
voice.
playing because you're not secure about your top 6 batters.
All of us said in one voice that this Indian cricket team is scared.
Then you don't deserve to be the champions of the world test. And then we
Where
should
are
not,
the champions?
We don't even deserve to be, and we should not even
We were
expect.
spooked in both the finals.
Then we should not expect to win the world test championship. Honestly.
Let's see. So let's take some swal if there are.
Who knows if you have to learn, let's say, something from our mistakes. And I hope we
We've
do.
been learning.
Yeah,
We have
learning
been
can take some time.
learning and learning.
Any supers, Shivam?
Supers? If it's the no supers. Yeah, they are all celebrating Christmas and also Tulsi Puja and all the other festivals.
Merry Christmas to all.
Yep. So, freaking awesome. Only England, India and Australia won a test at Centurion against South Africa. These Indians have the ability to win this test, in my view. Rohit should continue in tests and ODIs until 2025 WTC and CT. He's given you that indication. Okay, he's given you that indication that yes, he could probably play until the 2025 World Test Championship, if India make it. Then I think...
Shivam, our dear friend, is amused. Shivam, what is it?
Okay, no, we can't take that. We can't take that. Babapur, you are very, very mean. I wish you can only give some very good comments on it. So, okay, we are discussing it, sportsman, because it's part of a broader situation. Okay, Vaibhav Taragi saying, how many matches did Ishan play to feel mental fatigue? You said there is something else behind the scenes. See, Vaibhav Taragi,
Yeah.
know whether it is mental fatigue or anything else. We are not speculating on it. So, let's see how it goes about.
Is that Harry Potter mentioned there from Babapur?
Is it? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. Harry Potter, I don't know.
I can't read, I'm not wearing my specs.
I don't know.
Horcrux, what was that? I think there was a mention in Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah, there was.
Horcrux, something like that. Which one?
Jatin Kumar. You have to read. It's too far.
Jatin Kumar says that जब हार्दिक की फिटनेस की ही गारंटी नहीं है तो किस बेसिस पे कंफर्म करेगी बीसीसीआई हार्दिक को T20 वर्ल्ड कप की, क्या पता 4 मैच खेलकर बीच में इंजर्ड हो जाए तो क्या होगा? प्लीज आंसर.
I mean, see, fitness is a lottery. In today's time, fitness is a lottery. No player gets deliberately injured. There is no aspersions on it. We're not casting it, oh, he's just faking an injury. No, nothing. Hardik got injured generally. It's a grade 2 tear, yeah. A grade 2 tear for a normal individual like us takes 3 months. Yeah. This guy who has to make a recovery in 8 weeks.
But don't Hardik and
because somebody, let's say somebody like a Neymar, given his injury history that he's had, doesn't mean that Brazil don't play him because there's a fear of him or doesn't let him allow, doesn't allow him to lead the side in the World Cup because he's injury prone. No, you take a chance, simple as that, and you hope to God that the player the concerned player doesn't get injured.
No, if Hardik is your white ball captain, then seeing the past, you should have a very solid backup plan. Because he is someone who is very prone to injury, could get injured at any point. So at that time, you should have a very solid backup plan.
You know this current statement that you made, a solid backup plan, absolutely laughable. For one simple reason, if these 10 years didn't show anything, you don't have a backup plan. You don't have a plan A. You don't have
No,
plan
I'm
B,
talking about captaincy.
It's all on vibes.
No, I'm saying as per captain.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Barnamai bombing. What is Barnamai bombing saying? Just go down a bit. Virat Kohli can play Test ODIs till 2027 easily. Okay, he will just be 39 years and he's the fittest to play. So I think there should be any doubt if he wants for Rohit till 2025 easily. Yeah, I mean, see, a player has this, he can decide on his own time when he wants to go. It's his prerogative. But I'm only concerned, okay, in the quest for doing all that, you're not giving the youngsters that much of a big thing. That's the problem. So, Sridhar Savaikar, how is it that no one noticed Bumrah's return to Test cricket when everyone thought we had seen the last of him in this format, especially the back injury? Agree, it's a big miracle.
But for how long, the question around Bumrah is for how long can he play Test cricket? I think given his injury, I don't know what the word from the medical team to Jasprit Bumrah is. I'm guessing he's been given the go ahead. But Jasprit Bumrah, for him to, again, that's what everyone said, that for Jasprit Bumrah to have the longest possible time playing for India, he may have to give the Test format. Because we know
that is the premier format and you're asking your premier spearhead to give up that format. Oh, if Bumrah goes, India has lost 70% of the battle. Because whatever has happened in the Sena countries, who's kept you in the hunt there? It's been Jasprit Bumrah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Fit Monk is like asking us, gents, what's your honest prediction for Test series? I think it's going to be 1-1. What do you guys think? See, I think it'll be 1-0. Because Centurion, I don't think will give you a result for 2 days of
exactly.
rain.
Which actually sort of increases the chance, let's say, of you sealing the series because there's a 96 or 93% chance on day 1 of rain. Second day is about 88%. Those are big percentages, by the way. So if you're looking at curtailed cricketing action for the first 2 days, you're effectively not reaching a result in about 3.5 days of cricket, let's say.
Unless there is a big collapse.
Unless, of course, there's a big collapse from either side.
That is the thing.
But yes, Newlands could give you a result.
Newlands has always given you a result. Except in 2011 when India went there, that was a draw. Every single time Newlands has given you a good result. So that's why Newlands might be your straight shootout. Do or die in that sense. So I'm saying 1-0.
In favor of?
That's a tough one.
That's the main question.
I think 1-0 in favor of India. I think this time around you're capturing the final frontier.
I think it's 1-0 South Africa.
Oh.
Even I think 1-0.
Because see, a home nation will want to hold on to its thing. And remember, Elgar is going. Of course, South Africa have their own problems. Their bowling is not firing. Their batting is inexperienced.
I think it's the bowling. It's the fact that it's not the best bowling out there that South Africa have had over the years. For that reason,
I should hold my ear that it is Rabada we are talking about, one of the best we have had, but he's not been informed. Jansen is not the Jansen of 21-22. Ngidi, injury prone. Katsia, very injury. He's inexperienced.
But Katsia
is not there.
Kodzi has come out and said that he's going to be targeting Virat Kohli.
Let's see. Let's hope so. Akbar Rauf is saying both Virat and Rohit will be there in WT20 according to me. Prediction, guys. If Indian cricket is anything to go by, I don't want to predict, but looks like they will be. They will be. GGK has got a direct question for you, Shashwat. He says, Shashwat, Ashwin is competing with Shardul and not Jadeja. Shardul has better chance of wicket than Ash in SA conditions. most wickets will be taken by pacers in SA.
Yeah, I do agree with that, but I think that he's fighting GJK. I think that he's fighting for the slot with Jadeja for me, because you are playing Jadeja because
I think he makes a point.
He makes a very
yeah,
good point, GJK.
I do agree with that point, but again, I don't think. See, going with two spinners, you would not go. I feel that Shardul Thakur has his own place there because he's giving that fast bowling option. That's why I'm saying that Ashwin is fighting for a slot with our Jadeja, and I think there is a difference between the batting Ashwin and Jadeja give you, but it's not that big a difference, that keeping in mind the fact that Ashwin gives you what he gives you with bowling, you can drop him in comparison to Jadeja.
Alright, I think is that the end of our sawals?
Yeah.
Is it there? It's over, is it? So, okay. And, okay. Sarat Chandra Alamarthi, okay. If we are that sad, then why to support and watch every ball? Let's cover and watch other countries, sir. Come on, number 7 is for all-rounder and Jadeja is better than Ashwin as a package. Come on, Shashwat bro, he's not agreeing with you on that. But yeah, I mean, see, we are scared, Sarat Chandra, for simple reasons. You lost the World Cup because the pitch change, you wanted double buffer and you lost in that. Only Virat has performed in South Africa, 52 average. Other batsmen failed. Why? Pratik Mandal, listen to Rohit Sharma's PC. He said that you don't know which is the right time to bat in South Africa, because every single day the conditions will keep on changing. Variable bounce and everything. It needs someone superhuman to conquer the conditions. So, as I said, Virat has got a great record in South Africa.
Yeah, and just to answer that question, that again, package thing, I do understand that he's a much better package, but again, what I feel is that seeing the longest format, there you don't need packages. There I think you need someone who's designated for one specific role. Packages do help you in the shortest format again, because there you need all of these things, because anything you need a plan B. Here you don't need a plan B because this is the long format, you have time to come back. If you have an opportunity to make a comeback, just a bad half an hour or a good half an hour doesn't win you a game.
Shashwat, you're discrediting Ravindra Jadeja, the bowler, in red ball.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
He's no mug with the ball in red ball.
He is no mug with the ball. Absolutely, he is not. But in comparison to an Ashwin,
again, then I look, and you can't, when you have a certain ability, how can you look past that ability? You will take that into consideration.
It's a catch-22.
If I can have somebody bat at number 7 who can also give me 4 wickets, then I will play that person when I know that I can expect on a good day about 70-80 runs from him vis-a-vis somebody. I know Ashwin's got 500s, but who's far more reliable? The answer is very clear with the bat, who's more reliable. So I'll rather go with somebody who can give me 3-4 wickets. I've got my pacers as well, and then somebody who can give me 50-60 runs.
and
as well.
Ashwin has the capability of giving you 3-4 wickets an innings also. In South Africa.
It's South Africa, but then he'll do that in India. But sadly,
I think even in the overseas conditions, I think he can.
It's been improving, but I don't think it's going to happen this time.
See, his numbers aren't as good as Gary's, let's say, overseas.
Gary is next level.
Yeah.
Gary is next level. So, last couple of questions. Motu, okay.
Motu says
India will win by 1-0, and Freaking Awesome saying, sadly, the star performer of Centurion's not playing. Mohammad Shami, yes, Shami is a big miss. And imagine if Shami was playing, Siraj, Bumrah, Shami and Thakur. Whoa, that would have been some other thing. And Dheeraj Singh, Jadeja is overrated. When was the last time Jadeja played a match-winning knock in Sena country and knockout matches? Again, see, Jadeja hasn't gotten that much of a sample size when you look at South Africa. He's not had that much sample size in South Africa, in Australia. He's had a sample size in England, he did well in England. But yes, match winning as per
Was it match winning?
Yes.
Then you are dropping a match winner for
But
someone
who
who
win you a game in Sena.
he has barely played. Again, sample size is very less for Sena countries.
Both. Now Ashwin, okay, he set up the game, but he's not won. Okay, I can say he drew that game in Sydney with the bat. Ashwin with Hanuma Vihari. Okay, Jadeja has not done that. Fine. So that tilts the favor in Ashwin's favor. Whether this makes me smaller in admitting, no. But the team doesn't think like that. That's the situation. So, okay, that's the thing, Dheeraj. Yes, you're right. I can't recollect Jadeja playing a match-winning knock in the Sena country. I can't. I count Ashwin's rearguard in Sydney as a match-turning and match-winning effort. And last comment, Shubman Gill will be the player of the series.
Yeah, again, I mentioned this yesterday also. It's very important role for Shubman Gill. Firstly, very new to the number 3 spot, used to opening the innings. again not played that many test matches at number 3. Recently has come at number 3 since the time Pujara.
West
Again,
Indies.
yeah, again a lot would rely on him because he would be the bridge between the top 2 and the middle order.
Yeah.
Because he might have, at times he might have to, as in safeguard that spot at the time where Virat Kohli is to come if you have a early wicket, and again he might also have to set the platform going ahead or maybe continue that platform what Rohit and Yashasvi give.
Yep, Zakaria, will you watch Park versus Oz second test?
Yeah, Boxing Day.
But again, it's rain. Rain
They're
predicted.
also heavy rain.
Heavy rain predicted. So
And Pakistan are showing any kind of...
tomorrow is the start of the Boxing Day festival. India versus South Africa. That will be our main attention. We'll be live at 12:45 onwards.
Yeah.
Test cricket returns after 5 months and we are very, very excited. The new year might be coming to an end here. 2023 might be coming. But cricket never stops, my friend. From me, Harshit, Shashwat, it's bye-bye. We will be joining you on the Boxing Day test match. Do join us then. Bye.